Hello, and welcome to Quick Charge by Electrek, keeping you in the fast track with daily EV and green energy news. I'm Mikey G, and it's Saturday, November 7th. Tesla has released 2 new quick videos about charging electric vehicles, and they're nicely packaged into 30-second clips, similar to commercials. Unsurprisingly, Tesla showcased their supercharger network, which is primarily used to enable long-distance driving and road trips. The other video is about charging at home. Based on how Tesla started these videos with a quick rolling list of features, we very well could see more of these format in the future, as well as having them used on video sites as advertisements. From fart machines inside of Tesla vehicles to flamethrowers, Elon Musk has plenty of strange ideas that sound like jokes but wind up becoming reality. Now Tesla has launched its own Tequila in a crazy-looking bottle and a very high price tag of $250. In the shape of a lightning bolt, it sold out within the hour. It's now getting resold for 4 times the original price. Tesla appears to have partnered with Nostoros to produce the tequila and Speakeasy Co. as an alcohol branding and distribution company to distribute the product. The New York City Taxi and Limousine Commission, which oversees the city's fleet of yellow cabs, now has the Tesla Model 3 as the first electric vehicle to be eligible to become a yellow cab in New York City. Electrek reader Albert Lee spotted a Tesla Model 3 with the official NYC taxi livery in Manhattan near the Tesla store, and he shared the news. This follows a trend of taxis to police vehicles and other fleet vehicles using Teslas as a means to save money in the long term. Toyota CEO Akio Toyoda made rare new comments about Tesla and Elon Musk after the electric automaker has surpassed them as the most valuable automaker in the world. During an online conference following the company's latest financial results, Toyota said, quote, "Tesla says that their recipe will be the standard in the future, but what Toyota has is a real kitchen and a real chef. We are losing when it comes to share price, but when it comes to products, we have a full menu that will be chosen by customers." The CEO continues with the cooking analogy, saying, quote, "They aren't really making something that's real. People are just buying the recipe. We have the kitchen and chef, and we make real food." If you're curious, Tesla is currently valued by the market at over $400 billion, while Toyota is worth just over $200 billion. This episode of Quick Charge Podcast is brought to you by Electrify America, the nation's largest coast-to-coast charging station network for electric vehicles. No matter where you're heading, they have chargers nearby. And at charging speeds up to 350 kilowatts for capable electric vehicles, they'll help you get there fast. Find out what they're up to at electrifyamerica.com. That's electrifyamerica.com. Electrify America. Hello, freedom. Chinese automobile manufacturer NIO, spelled N-I-O, has unveiled today a 100 kilowatt-hour battery pack with a cell-to-pack design, similar to what Tesla recently announced at Battery Day. NIO says that the pack is going to enable 615 kilometers, or 382 miles of range, on a single charge. They will not only offer the 100 kilowatt-hour battery pack in new cars, which are going to be available for pre-order on November 7th, but they will also let current owners of cars with 70 kilowatt-hour packs upgrade. Unfortunately, NIO didn't release the price of a direct upgrade. Bentley announced a significant expansion of its electrification plans, including only selling battery electric vehicles starting in 2030. They announced, quote, "Bentley Motors has outlined plans to become a global leader in sustainable luxury mobility, with further details of its Beyond 100 strategy revealed today. With the promise to offer truly sustainable luxury, Bentley will reinvent every aspect of its business to become an end-to-end carbon-neutral organization as it embarks on its second century." Now, Bentley didn't reveal when exactly it plans to release its first all-electric vehicle, but we do know that they have been working on it. Last year, they revealed a slick all-electric EXP 100 GT concept car, complete with vertical doors. And in Electrek's Green Energy Brief and Climate Crisis Weekly, Royal Dutch Shell announced yesterday that it was closing its oil refinery in Covent, Louisiana. It's the largest such facility in the U.S. and the first on the U.S. Gulf Coast to shut down since the pandemic struck. A previously related story on Electrek showed that Royal Dutch Shell will end up cutting 9,000 jobs by 2022 due to the pandemic and lack of demand. Russian President Vladimir Putin signed a decree on Wednesday, a Russian public holiday by the way, that orders the Russian government to work to meet the Paris Agreement. However, he said the actions must coincide with ensuring strong economic development. Russia is the world's fourth largest emitter of greenhouse gases, and their economy is very invested in fossil fuel and mining. Sustainable browsing reaches the world. SearchScene is a search engine that donates 95% of the profits they make from advertising to charity, with a focus on supporting charities that help fight climate change and alleviate suffering from climate change. Their current supported charities include Eden Reforestation Projects, WaterAid, Oxfam, UNICEF, WWF, and UNHCR. Last month, Pope Francis delivered a TED Talk from the Vatican City about how science tells us that we must take urgent action on radical and catastrophic climate change. He calls for anyone, Christian or not, to go on a journey to imagine new solutions and then carry them out, and also to think of future generations. And finally, in Electrek's personal mobility coverage, BMW I and DesignWorks brought an electric wingsuit to life. The idea is to propel a glider further horizontally while still falling. For the first test of the electric wingsuit, the pilot was dropped from a helicopter of 9,800 feet, along with two other conventional wingsuit operators, over the mountains in Austria. The trio flew towards a peak, where the other wingsuit operators began to fly around it, but the electric one was able to accelerate and clear the summit, meeting the others on the far side of the mountain. Thanks for watching Quick Charge by Electrek. We also have an audio version on your favorite podcast player. I'm Mikey G, and I hope you have a great day.